Okay, so my early 20s have been quite a bumpy ride. We need to fix that. Starting off with the fact that I've started this channel exactly 11 months ago, and to this date, I have not been consistent enough. I have not been putting in the work. I have not been expanding my knowledge in this content creation field. I've not been doing anything for this channel, for the subscribers, for my audience, for myself, for anybody. I've just been slacking. So I think I've come to a point now where it needs to change, otherwise I will not change as a person. I know that I'm not the only one in this whole world that feels and desires this exact thing. So each and every person desires a different version, a unique version, a special version of themselves. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but years from now. We all dream of this being, being us into our personal lives, like into our personal body, a whole different version of ourselves, a version of ourselves that's just so educated, so successful, so independent, so worthy of every sort of richness in this world. And I don't mean just money wise, I mean richness like in your soul, in your spirit. I feel like there's a lot of us young people out there, including myself, that yearn for this kind of version. So with that being said, I have a couple of points for you guys that I hope might interest you and as well as might help you become this version of yourself. Introducing point number 1, acknowledging your mistakes. So what do I mean by acknowledging your mistakes? Well, I mean that if you've made any sort of mistakes, or if you've had any sort of setbacks, you've thought about, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to achieve this, I want to be this version of myself, but you haven't been putting in the work and you've just been slacking and procrastinating and delaying and making excuses, then this point applies to you. Okay, so acknowledging your setbacks and your mistakes will ultimately prove to yourself and your mind you are taking the first step into becoming a better person, because you are acknowledging what you've done wrong. You are acknowledging the fact that you haven't lived up to your full potential and to the belief you had in yourself. You're acknowledging it. That is the first step I believe you need to work on. Point number 2 is starting small. So I recommend and I encourage you guys to start off small. Wherever you are in your journey to becoming whatever version you dream of being, I suggest that you start off small. If, for instance, in my case, I work a 9-to-5 job every single day, I do get time off to rest. The fact that I haven't been recording or publishing any videos for you guys is because I've been slacking. And so I think that the solution to this is that I plan myself out in smaller tasks. I don't just wake up one day and say, okay, I'm gonna get like 5 videos done today. I'm gonna edit all 5, post all 5, schedule all 5. No, because it's not gonna get done. Why can't I just start off small? Otherwise, if I'm just gonna be big and bold every day, then I'm not gonna get anything done because I'm just being unrealistic. Why can't we just be realistic with our day-to-day lives, firstly? Which is to start off small. Why can't I just be like, okay, Monday, I will allocate for scripting and planning my videos. Tuesday, I would maybe perhaps allocate a couple of hours after work for like maybe doing the thumbnail, like taking a couple of shots for my thumbnail, clearly because it's very important. And it shouldn't be something that is negotiable. It shouldn't be a 5-minute thing. It should take quite some time because you should put in a lot of effort into it. Otherwise, why would people even click on this video? I mean, come on. Wednesday could maybe be like recording some B-roll or even maybe an intro of the video. Just start off small, but just to build a foundation and just to get you in that groove of recording once again. Thursday perhaps can be finishing up the video, I guess. I mean, I don't want to cramp up an entire 10-minute, 20-minute video into 1 hour. And then the last day is Friday. So I have designated each day of the week in a 5-week period for specific tasks in order, because it'll help me function a bit more efficiently as well as help me be more realistic with my goals for a specific video. And then once editing is done on a Friday, just proofread on the Saturday and then publish on the Sunday. So weekend is for double checking the video, proofreading any mistakes, any alterations that need to be made, and then Sunday can be for publishing. Wouldn't that be much more simpler and more efficient, and something will actually get done if I just start off small tasks every single day? I think that would benefit me more as well as my channel. So point number 4 is to expand your knowledge. And by this I mean, yes, you may be the smartest person in the world, but when you're starting off as a beginner, which I assume you are, because I currently am still a beginner after like 11 months, clearly. But when you are starting off, or even if you're like almost intermediate to advanced in whatever you're doing, whatever you love doing, the fact is that knowledge is power. And if we keep on going at where we're going now, yes, you may have all the resources that you need, all the equipment that you need, all the knowledge that you currently have. Yes, it might get you through the days. However, though, if you don't train your brain, train your mind, train your mindset into developing a skill where you can expand your knowledge whenever you get a chance, if not every day, then you're just going to be stuck into this whole mindset of what you know. You're going to be stuck in that whole loophole. You're not going to be able to learn anything new or anything different. You're not going to be that person that wants to experiment with different things, different techniques, different skills. It's important to expand your knowledge and expand what you know, because it will help you. It's the only thing that's going to help you improve, especially if you want to become that desired version of yourself. I'm sure that version of yourself doesn't just know 1 + 1 equals 2. I'm sure it knows like 12 times 550. I don't even know that, because clearly I'm not that version of myself as yet. So that is what I'm trying to say. Point number 4, which is consistency. And a lot of the times, and a lot of creators, YouTubers, TikTokers always say consistency is key. When you're consistent in what you're doing, even if it's what you're learning, what skill you're trying to perfect, whatever it is that interests you, whatever you love doing, perfect it. Perfection does not exist, but it will not hurt or kill you to strive just to be a little bit better every day. It needs to be done every day. Every moment you get a chance, you should be able to just do what you need to do without even thinking twice. Like, if you want to be good at something, you have to be able to put in the reps to be good at it. You cannot just say, okay, I'm going to wake up on Monday and I'm going to like go to the gym, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I don't need to go because I did it on Monday and it's fine. No, you have to show up every single day if you want to have those muscles. It's not just going to appear. So consistency applies to every field, every skill, every passion, every journey you're on. Consistency is always key. And the last point is to believe in yourself. It is the most important and the most crucial point that you can ever follow, is to believe in yourself. Have this undying faith in yourself that your whole mindset, your whole version of yourself, rich in spirit version of yourself, is going to be something one day. Believe in yourself so much to the point where disbelief, negativity, pessimistic people, all evil, harm, it should not even affect you, because your goal, ultimately, your dream, your desire, your passion, your faith in yourself should outwork and overpower every sort of negativity that the world has to throw on you. It shouldn't even exist. It should just be thin air. With that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching until the end of this video, and I hope that at least 1 or 2 of these points, if not all, has resonated with you guys, as many of you as possible. And so right now I'm just speaking from experience. I am not following a script, even though I should be, because I do stutter a bit, but I'm not following a script or anything. I'm just speaking from my heart and my experiences, and I just hope that whatever you're going through right now with your journey on self-improvement and becoming and dreaming and desiring that version of yourself, I just hope you follow these points. And let me know in the comments what I missed. Is there any points that I missed out, or that you'd like me to probably re-explain or reiterate, or whatever the case may be? Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.